It's Tuesday, the 14th of October, 2025. Welcome along to the channel, The Fifth Guardian. I'm your host, Tony Hunt, where today I'll be player of games. But as always, it's not my story. It's not your story. Today's story is all about competing in the Aston Martin VULCAN AMR Pro limited series. And this is part one of a two-part limited series. Right, let's get the game on screen and some game audio. And let's have a look at the chat. John enters the chat on the YouTube side and waves his big pink hand. Hello, John. Welcome along. And also on the YouTube side, it's Red saying hello. Hello to you too. Welcome along also. And finally, virtual medical Dr. Iyaka says hello. How are you? I am very well, but it is the UK and it's the time of year where it starts to get a bit cold, especially in the evenings. But other than that, I'm really good and I hope you are too. Aaron C. John enters the chat and says hello also. Welcome along. Thank you all for watching and saying hello in the chat. Right. Okay, so fortunately, this will be the last. Get the right screen on. The last event of this release, which I'd say overall has been a bit disappointing. The two new cars in the game are pretty good. Specifically the McLaren Solus GT. They really do need to change that car's name. But on Thursday there'll be release notes released from the devs. Hopefully I'll do a review on Friday, and hopefully there'll be a lot more excitement in the next release than there has been in this release. Virtual medical Dr. Ayaka says, I have a fever from yesterday. Oh dear. Oh dear. Well, I hope you recover very quickly. Fingers crossed for you. And Shri Karthik says, hey man. Hello. Welcome also. Good to see so many people in the stream saying hello in the chat. Thank you very much. Right. Now, the problem sometimes with limited series is they can be a bit long and boring. I hope this one isn't. As always, that's one of the reasons why I do break it into two parts. So we don't have a mega stream of like 3.5, 4 hours long. I already own the car. My plan is in tomorrow's stream, I'll put up details if you want to win the car, how much it would cost. I didn't even look. Been a busy few time at this moment in time. A busy period at this moment in time. So I've not had a chance to have a look, but I will make sure I've got that information for you if you'd like to know. Let's start. Now, fingers crossed, I've got 24 hours of free servicing. Otherwise, my plan of streaming a bit later this evening has immediately gone out the window. Phew! And as you can see there, I've also got the car fully upgraded. So it should, in theory, be straightforward. Big question. The Cup, one lap. Oh, it's a great start. Long may that continue. Right, let's just get on with the racing. See how we get on. We should, honestly, the early stages we should fly through. Can't see a problem at all. We've got a fully upgraded car. There's 50 gold to be had from the event, and I believe an additional 60 gold to be had from VP rewards. So we've got a fully upgraded car, and I'm only going to be competing against computer opponents, which are always slower than copies of human opponents. So if I don't breeze this, I'll be very disappointed in myself. There we go. I mean, that wasn't even close. That wasn't even close. I mean, that again, take this as an example that if I'm easily doing it fully upgraded, and I'm not the best driver in the world, in this game that is, obviously in real life. then you know, with upgrading to free across the board, should be okay for you. And you notice that I have got only 3,000 gold. I say only. So I did spend a bit of gold yesterday, so there will be an additional exclusive series to race in on Friday. But I won't be spending now any more gold until the next release. Oh, something else to show everyone as well. Look at that! Look at this! Look! We're progressing. We've actually got 85% road collection completed. So maybe it won't take 2 years. Maybe it will only take 18 months. I like my little jokes. Oh, I think I've just gone into the wrong thing. I have. Oh dear. Let's go in the right thing. There we go. Right, next up, speed record at the junior course of Monza. Um, Sometimes on these type of tracks, I would start well behind the starting line, but I think with the car being upgraded as it is and it being very early on in the limited series, I should have very little problem getting first. Melvin Lee enters the chat on the YouTube side and says, hello, how are you? I am very well, sir. I hope you are too. Thank you for watching. Thank you for coming back, and thank you for saying hello in the chat. Well, there you go, you see. Look, nice and easy. Nice and easy. Again, probably not even close. Not even close. So even if you upgraded to free across the board, which will be, I suspect, needed to complete this limited series, always early on, that makes the races nice and easy. Now, one lap around the circuit of the Americas. Is it 16 cars in total? Looks that way. Now this particular track, I wouldn't have a problem with this because there's loads of opportunity to overtake cars. So as always, first corner on the outside, staying out of trouble. Already into 6. Make that third. Oh man, yes. There's always two ways to look at this. You can say it's not really a contest. Fair enough. Or you could just enjoy the moment of winning early on. I like to see it as a way of just getting into the zone. Because I can never come out the blocks immediately on this game. I always like to warm up and sort of start to feel the car, and then over a period of time improve with the car. Now then, we probably do need to have a look on what it's like in the cockpit. Oh. Do that now, I'm so far ahead. Oh, that's nice. That's funky. I like the very modern steering wheel. Oh yeah, I like that a lot. That's pretty cool. And you know what? Visibility is not bad in this one. You can almost see the driver's wing mirror. Oops. Anyway, let's go back to my preferred position. So Melvin Lee says, my Porsche 911 RSR 2021 is fully upgraded. Okay, so I believe that's in, which one is that in? Is that in the, when that's the online multiplayer tournament? I guess that was at 50% discount. I actually won't be upgrading that car, and I'll go into detail why on Friday. But the reason being is there's it's in one series, and I've already got that series at 100%, so I won't be spending any money, gold or our dollars, upgrading the car more than what I've already done. Yeah, it doesn't, spending that gold doesn't result in any value back, any additional completion, or opening up any exclusive series. So I won't be doing it. I'll be leaving the car as is. I went straight into this one without actually understanding what it was. I believe it's a head-to-head against around Mount Panorama. But yeah, I was miles away then. Just immediately into the zone, you see. Race, race, race. That being said, a little bit late on the brakes there. Not enough to be caught though, miles ahead. And Melvin Lee does confirm, yeah, it's in the online multiplayer tournament. Well, best of luck. Earning loads of gold in that competition. And Red said, I upgraded it too. Oh. But it depends. Did you fully upgrade it? Oh. Never mind. Never mind. Virtual Medical Dr. Ayaka says, thank you, Mr. Tony. Yes, yep. Obviously, honestly meant that. Yeah. Stay well. Try to stay. Is it fever? You have to stay warm? I assume so. And yeah, hopefully you make a quick recovery. But at least in the UK, it is the time of year for all sorts of things. Colds, flus, fevers. Oh, there we go. That was a speed snap, forgot to say that as well. Blew it out the water. Easy win. Okay, next on the list, we're already at another cup. 14 minutes into the stream. Okay, we're about on track there. South Circuit at Lime Rock Park, 2 laps. That's okay. That's okay. That's fine. Fingers crossed this is going to be a quick one. And again, on the first corner, I'll stay out of trouble and I'll go around the outside. Take my time, not rushing it too much. Staying out of trouble. I believe that's 6, there we go. Sneak onto the inside there, already into 4. We get 3rd, 2nd. Wonderful, nice and easy. 1st. Wouldn't expect anything else with these early tiers. The minimum PR on the cup is quite low, and obviously I do have the car fully upgraded. So I'm really hoping for an easy event just so that I'm earning the gold nicely and easily. Don't want to be working too hard for my gold today. Oh, hello. That being said, I forgot to brake. So I hit the wall. Right, there we go. 2 tiers completed already. Red says, I had like 2,200 gold and 3 million M dollars. More than enough for the next season. Fair enough. I still have 2,094 remaining. Well, that's okay. That's okay. I just mean from the point of view, because fully upgrading that car, I mean, it sounds like if you had to fully upgrade that car, you didn't spend that amount of money. So that's not too bad. But you upgrade it and you're not going to get anything back because there's no exclusive series. That's all I mean. That's all I mean. And it almost doesn't matter how big the discount is on those cars. And you do wonder sometimes if that's why they give such a big discount on cars when they haven't got an exclusive series. Right, okay, so 13%, tier 3. We'll start with the speed record at the Grand Prix circuit at Silverstone. Again, I think I'll just be able to go round and hit that 196.8 it wants. So I reckon I can get over 200 miles per hour here. I will say this, I like the car. I'm pretty sure it doesn't look particularly pretty, but again, mainly I guess because of the spoiler, it's nicely balanced. The grip's okay, brakes not bad, and acceleration and top speed not bad. There you go, look at that, almost hit 200 miles per hour. Still got another half of the lap to do though. Right, let's hit the 200. Oh, I already have. There we go. Went over 200 miles per hour quite easily. There we go. Jumping for joy. Well, service the car. It's free and it's instant. Next up, elimination at the Grand Prix circuit at Red Bull Ring. So far, pretty straightforward. Now, I'm not sure if the original way to win this car was an event or this limited series. Don't know, can't remember. Here we go, first already. Stay there now. Yep, so I say the brakes are okay, that's what I mean. They're just okay, the brakes. There we go, that is... Oh no. It's an elimination, isn't it? So I've still got a long way to go. Still 4 cars left on track. For some reason I thought it was 1 lap. Silly me. In a world of my own I was. Only 3 cars left. I've definitely got a podium position. I'm 300 yards ahead of second. There we go. Now this car, if you lose grip on it, it's dead easy to capture it again. There we go. Red says, any guesses on the upcoming update? Well, my suspicion is it will either be an F1 only update, or it will be 2 new cars, one in the motorsport side and one in the road collection side. Obviously, I don't have much hope. The last 2 releases have been long, and there's not been a lot of new cars, and we haven't had Formula 1 2026 yet. So I am expecting that to come into the game. And as we're running out of time, and if there is another 8-week release, you'd expect F1 to come in this release. So yeah, it's got to happen, I think. Red says F1 sounds bad. Yeah, I'm not. Yeah, some people like it. I think, generally speaking, the user base does enjoy F1, so it wouldn't surprise me if it's in. I would love to see so many more road collection cars in the game, but it looks like the focus of the devs now is motorsports. So I'm not particularly hopeful. I mean, there's still plenty to do in the game, so I'll carry on playing it. There might be a few less streams as a result, but it just means I can carry on getting my percentage increase, my percentage completion higher. I mean, 85% is not bad. I think when I first started streaming, it was at 61%. So that was July last year. So that's not bad for a year's real racing free. I don't think that's too bad at all. So it's a 2-lap special in the Cup around Spa-Francorchamps, and I'm already in first place, lapping this up. But the good news is it's still only 2 laps, so I'm liking this up to this point. It's not boring, the car's interesting, and the cups are not particularly long, which is what you want, I think. Thought I'd use the grass and then the brick wall to slow me down, or the concrete wall, rather. I'll just get Eric to sort the bodywork out in the morning. So Red does make a good point. He says, well, if the devs are concentrating on motorsports, then the daily cap of $250,000 a day and a 5 million total should be removed. or at the very least be changed. I understand what they were trying to do, because the problem is our dollars become almost worthless at some point in the game. So, yeah, I mean, I'd like to see, if they don't remove it, which I wouldn't complain if they didn't remove it, but I would like to see a daily allowance of 500,000 M dollars, or even $1 million, and then say a cap of between 10 and 20 million M dollars. That would be fine by me. But it is completely and utterly silly having a daily cap of $250,000 M dollars, because you literally can't complete any event in that with only able to win that amount. So yeah, I agree with your sentiment, and I offer a solution. Well, Matty is back in the chat, says hi. I'm the Italian boy. How are you? I am very well, sir. Welcome along again. Good to see you again. Thank you for watching. Thank you for saying hello in the chat. All right, so there we go. That's tier 3 done, and we're at 27 minutes. So at the moment, it's just under 10. It's 9 minutes per tier, which isn't bad. Right, okay, so tier 4, this is when we get our first reward. Only 5 gold, but, you know, 5 gold's better than no gold. Okay, so first up, autocross at the international circuit at Dubai. Let's see what we can do. 20 seconds, blimey. Short autocross. 2 seconds gone already. Oh dear. Okay. I was a bit worried. That one not a lot of time, but there we go. Did it in 18 and a bit seconds. Okay, next up, I think it was a speed snap. So this will take us to 24%. Yeah, at speed snap at the national circuit of the Circuit of Americas, of the Americas, which is, I believe, where the Grand Prix is this weekend. So it is on late here in the UK. 3. There you go. Easy does it. Alright, so that is another first. 24%. The cup to win now to get my first set of rewards. It's at the Grand Prix circuit at Nürburgring, and it's 2 laps again. That's what I like to see. And there is a problem with the Nürburgring track in this game, and that is you can find yourself quite often in first place by the 4th corner. And as if by magic, at the 4th corner, in first place. So be it. Lost it there. Okay, 1 lap down, first place, 400 yards ahead of second. I think I might have won this one. So the brakes are okay, they're not brilliant. And it's nothing to do with me braking late. Right, there we go. That's another victory, and should mean I'm over 25%. And that should mean my first set of rewards. There is the car. It's free and it's instant. There we go. Ooh. You know what? I might get that reward at 50%. That'll be all right. Okay, right. So we're up to 3,005 gold. On to tier 5. 35 minutes into the stream. As I said, I'll probably get up to tier 9 today and leave 6 tiers to do tomorrow. That's the plan. Might change as we go through. Right, next up, head-to-head at the South Circuit at Lime Rock Park. As all head-to-head should be, it's a 1-lap special. Don't see a problem. Cars fully upgraded. Should be a breeze. There we go, already in first. Take your time, stay on track. Or not, as the case may be. Right, okay. So that's a first. On to the next race. Elimination at the Grand Prix circuit at Hockenheim Ring. Okay, let's get this done. Up to this point, quite happy with this limited series. It's interesting enough to keep me from waning. The cups at this moment in time are not long at all. And if you were doing this for the first time, I'd say there aren't any banana skins at this moment in time. certain places on a track that I struggle with, and the 180 bends are always among them, especially when they're sharp, like that one was. Okay, 5 cars left in the battle. Made that 4. Almost got a guarantee of a podium, although I won't be happy with 3rd or 2nd. Podium guaranteed. 300 yards ahead of 2nd. Only 2nd left. Should be enough to win. There he comes. There you go. Victory! Victory is mine! Okay, another cup to do. It's the National Circuit at Red Bull Ring, 5 laps. Hello, here we go. Here we go. Although this is a shorter track, but 5 laps. What a jump. Here we go, long cups coming up. Right, I'm staying out of trouble, so I'm going to go round the outside on the first corner on this particular track. There we go. Already up to 9. Maybe that's 7. Oops. Maybe that's 6. Maybe that's 5th. I'll have a bit of fun because it's boring just being in the front. So we'll say, right, we've got 4 cars in front of us and 4 laps to go. Let's see if we can just do 1 car per lap. Oops. One way of doing it. Adding a bit of fun so no one gets bored. Okay, 3 laps to go, 3 cars to overtake. Okay, 2 laps to go, 2 cars to overtake. There we go. Right, we're on the tail there. We're on the tail. Rather one lap to go, one car to overtake. There we go. Into first. Back markers caught as well. Oh dear. Go first. Yeah, I'm very intrigued what the next release will be like. I just hope I'm not disappointed. We'll find out Friday. Right, 33%, 5 tiers completed, 43 minutes into the stream. Tier 6, look at that, we've got an autocross, a speed snap, and a cup which has 4 laps. And it's the dynamic circuit, right? That could be banana skin. The problem with the dynamic circuit is it's only got one lane effectively, so it's quite hard to overtake on that track. But we'll do the autocross and speed snap first. Autocross at Spa-Francorchamps. Okay, how did we do there? Oh, we got first. Very good. By over 2 seconds. So again, this should be giving people hope that it's pretty achievable if you only have to upgrade the car to 3 across the board to win it. But that being said, the cup will be interesting. That will be a good guide. How difficult that will be. Speed snap next. Oh, I messed that up. Still done enough to win though. There we go. All right, now on to what I think could be a banana skin. 4 laps around the dynamic circuit at the Porsche test track. It definitely is a banana skin if we've got 22. Yeah, there we go. Right, okay. I believe I had a similar issue yesterday where I didn't get first the first time I did this, and it was 4 laps as well, but I did the second time. So I think the key is to try and stay out of trouble and do your best in the first lap to overtake as many as you can, because after that it becomes hard. But look at the difference, because it's the other thing about it being single lane, it means the distance between you and first is so much longer at the beginning of the race. So we're in 6, so we've got 3 laps and 5 cars to overtake. So I think what I wanted to do the previous time, yesterday, was overtake 3 cars on this lap, and I've got 2 already. Yeah, so I'd say this is definitely the banana skin. Okay, 2 laps to go, 2 cars to overtake, and there we go. That's one of them. So I can spend the rest of this lap just getting on the tail of first. Not pushing too hard, just closing that gap. Or maybe not closing it. Although we are catching back markers as well, so I think that would help. So yeah, I think that's a big help actually, the fact that you catch back markers. There you go, there you go, there you go. Boom. Oops. There we go, so that's first place on the final lap. Catching back markers will slow the opponents down. And you see now, all of a sudden, I'm 400 yards ahead of second. Because for some reason, the computer opponents can't overtake back markers. It's weird. But yeah, it's another feature in the game. Make the most of it. So, banana skin overcome quite easily actually. So Red asks, how much is the maximum amount of gold you can earn by watching ads on a daily basis? So I'm assuming at this moment in time, everybody's getting double rewards on ads. So what I mean by that is normally on an ad that rewards you 2,000 R dollars, you're getting 4,000 R dollars. And normally on an ad that would reward you 1 gold, you're getting 2 gold. I am at this moment in time, and I have been all release, but I suspect it will end at some point. As it does tend to disappear. But we'll see. So if that is the case, how it works is the first 5 adverts you earn gold. So at the moment that would be 10 gold. In some regions it may only be 5. So 1 gold per ad, or if you're on double rewards, 2 gold per ad. Then the next 20, it's R dollars. 2,000 R dollars or 4,000 R dollars if you've got double rewards. Then the next 5, it's gold. And then the next 50, it's R dollars. And then the next 5, it's gold. And then the next 100, it's R dollars. And then it finishes with 5 ads to earn your gold. So if you're on single rewards, you'll earn a maximum of 20 gold a day. And if you're on double rewards, you'll earn 40 gold a day. But it takes some effort to play all those ads. What I tend to do is just have it running in the background, and when I've got the opportunity, I play an ad, just have it running. But quite often you won't be able to play all those ads in a day. But that's the maximum you can earn. And James Mabinda does it a lot simpler, and he just simply puts 40. Yes, indeed. If you are on double rewards for your ads. Okay, so we've got a hunter. This is the first hunter that I've done in this limited series. It's around Laguna Seca. It's actually quite light now as a track. It's another track that's actually quite hard to overtake on. I found it was one of those tracks that once you've learned where to brake, it's quite a rewarding track. in first. There we go. And yeah, welcome along, James. Thank you for watching. Thank you for answering the chat's question. So James has put, I have to play those ads right now. I'm at 7,350 gold. Wow, well done. So I guess you don't have to play those ads. But yeah, do you know what? That's how I feel about the fame rewards when it's double fame. I'm not bothered at the moment because I've got quite a lot of gold. Yeah, because it is all time and effort. It is all time and effort. Right, speed record at Circuit de Catalunya. It's only the club circuit. I think I'm going to be all right. I don't think I need to start well behind the start line. There we go. Job done. First. Red says, I make sure to get 30 gold daily. Well, that seems economical, I'd say. That would make sense to me. Yeah, make sure you get at least 20. And then if you've got a bit of time, yeah, get 30. But it is a little bit hard getting that 40 just because the amount of adverts you have to play for the last 10 gold. So James Mabinda does raise a very good point. He says fame farming is a problem. No time to play for fame that often. And I would agree with that. That's sometimes where I'm not a big fan of the eternal endurance because it takes a long time. It just takes up too much time. And one of these, the reason why this game suits me is I like to pick up a game, play it for a bit, and then put it back down. So as you've seen in the streams, I don't like playing the game for 3 hours or 4 hours. It's just too much for me. 2 hours tops is just about right, in my humble opinion. Right, so Melbourne, 7 laps, so that should be okay. Yes, we're long, but Melbourne can be tricky in terms of getting to first. So I'm expecting this one to be okay. Do you know what? I'm wondering whether or not I've done this before, and I might have streamed it before, you know. I have to have a look. That's got me intrigued. Just something flashed in my head about both Melbourne and the dynamic circuit. I remember saying the dynamic circuit was the banana skin, and somebody in the chat saying for me it was Melbourne. There we go, first lap done. Obviously loads of crashes into other cars because it's Melbourne. Well, I'm in 8th. I've got 6 laps left and 7 cars to overtake. So I think I can take it relatively straightforward. As long as I do 2 cars a lap, I won't have a problem. And that's 2 cars for this lap. A little bit more body work needed. Okay, there we go, up into 5th. Alright, so 5 laps to go, 4 cars to overtake, and I'll get this one here. There you go. That's this car. for this lap. I'll just work on closing the gap to third. You know what? I'm going for it. No, maybe not then. There we go. Hopefully into third, yes. Okay. Just holding back, making it interesting again. Nicely done into second. Yeah, after this race, I'm going to look up on my channel because I reckon I've done this already. Okay, there we go, on the tail of first, onto lap 5, and we're catching back markers. So I don't think this is a banana skin at all. See there, he's having a problem overtaking the back markers, and that will let you in terms of overtaking them. There we go. So up to this point, I think the only difficult one would be the dynamic circuit, which is the 4-lap race at the Porsche test track on the previous tier. But I am a little bit worried that these races are getting longer and longer. Whee! We're not even halfway through. I am 600 yards ahead of second. Although I'm doing my best to hit every part of the barrier. I have noticed what they tend to do with the tracks that have barriers. They don't do it in the middle of the day. They always do it at dusk or dawn. Oh. Anyway, there we go. I'm well into first. Final lap though. 600 yards ahead of second. Here we go. As I said, I reckon I've done this one before. Oh, right, okay. So James Mabinder says, what I find out with the adverts, it depends with internet speed, because for me, they are always 5 seconds per advert. So roughly 1 minute, 30 seconds, and I'm done. Yeah, I find the 5-second adverts are rare. I guess that's because I've got half decent internet. Red says, sometimes I get 2 ads of 15 seconds each. Yeah, they're quite common. if it takes 1 minute 15 hours to get 30 gold. Yeah, you see, I don't focus on it. I just have it running in the background and I can just click on it as and when. So it's not taking up any of my time. Um, yeah, because it can be time consuming and you don't want to be earning gold playing ads, do you, really, in an ideal scenario? Red says sometimes if I'm lucky, it only takes 45 minutes. Yeah, yeah, it's not the best way, unfortunately, I think. Now, let me just have a look, because I reckon I might have streamed this before. Let's have a look. So Aston Martin, Vulcan, AMR Pro. Aston Martin, right, okay, let's have a look. No, I obviously didn't. So I must have played a similar limited series that had the dynamic circuit in early on and the Melbourne circuit in earlier on. But it looks like whenever this car was available to win, it was before I started streaming. So there's the answer to that question. Although I was the only one asking that one, I guess. There we go. Okay, so tier 7 completed at just over 1 hour. That's not too bad. We've just got tier 8 and tier 9. And tier 8 looks like we're going to get past 50%. So I'm tempted. I'm tempted to do up to tier 10, but we'll see. We'll see. So let's start off with Speed Snap, as it's a quickie. We've done well up to this point. We've not had any endurance races, or if we have, we've only just had one, and it looks like we've got the second one coming up, so that's not too bad. That can be the colour. Long races or long cups and a number of endurances as well. Now this is going to be easy because I can just go flying off. I blew that one out of the water. Okay, so this is for 50%. I think we'll do the Cup, Indianapolis Motor Speedway. It's 4 laps. That's not bad. It looks to me like this particular limited series can be done in under 3 hours at this moment in time, I'd say. You consider that after completing this race, we'll be 50% there. There we go. I'm going to do the same again. I'm going to make it a little bit more interesting by leaving the number of cars left as per the number of laps that are left, and then only overtaking one car per lap. That might come back to bite me, but let's give it a go. So I'm in 4th. I've got 3 laps to go after this one and 3 cars to overtake. Wait until I pass the finish line. Okay, free to overtake him now. Into 3rd. Can't overtake into 2nd until the next lap. Just making my rules up as I go. Keep it interesting, hopefully. made easier by the fact I do have a fully upgraded car. But as I said, I'll put into the underneath me tomorrow will be the details of the actual cost of winning the car. Oh, don't overtake, can't overtake just yet. Now you can overtake. Okay, so I'm in second. Can't overtake first until the next lap. I can be breathing right down their neck, which I am now. Nice and straightforward. Okay, last lap, into first. Oh, should have braked. There we go. Still in first. Looks like we're going to catch back markers as well. All right, there we go. That's another first and should mean 50%. Service the car, it's free and it's instant, allegedly. There we go. 10 gold. 60 gold. There we go. So we're going to collect the gold because, you know, don't like leaving that hanging around. Boom, 60 gold. 3,075 gold. Going into the next release. I'll tell you what, we're gonna knock some percentage points off the completion of road collection next release. I feel it. Right, back into the limited series. Okay, endurance just to do at tier 8. Let's get this done. Is the worst quarter track again, but hey, not a lot you can do about it. normally I just rush through, but on this one I am waiting until my time is below 80 seconds just to maximise that 10-second reward as I pass the car. We've got over 3 miles, 70 odd seconds still on the clock. Right, we're through. Go. So 4 miles, 70 seconds still. Into 4. Third, second, there we go, first. As always, up to this point, no difficulty. But actually, that's not true. Last 10 seconds. There we go. So that is first. And yeah. Some gold to be had. 65 gold earned this evening. 65? 75. 75 gold earned this evening. Not bad for an hour and a half's racing. So that is tier 8 completed. I will just do tier 9. I will end it, I think, after tier 9. Leaving leaving 6 tiers to do tomorrow. So, oh look, all of a sudden we've got another hunter. So we've got a hunter around Spa-Francorchamps. Let's get this one done. There we go. Okay, got to go some to catch it, I reckon. Okay, into first. There we go. Hunter completed. Next up, autocross. Way too late in the brakes there. Still managed to get first though. Okay, so final race I think for this evening. And it's the, so here we go. It's the motorcycle course at Daytona International Speedway. And it's a 4-lap cup race. Now this could be difficult. It's one of my least favourite courses in the game. I just find the straights are hard to overtake on because everybody's pelting it. And then the rest of the course is quite twisty and turny. I reckon I've lost a couple of places there, but I might be able to make them up. There we go. Okay, that's not too bad. So already into 6, that's fine. I reckon I can finish this lap in 4th. Again leaves 1 car per lap, but I'll tell you what, I'm not messing around with this. This one is way too difficult to be playing around on. I've done alright there. I'm in 2nd, 3 laps to go, 1 car to overtake. Okay, so in first before the end of lap two. Two more laps to go. I'm gonna push hard on this one because, yeah, I don't trust this track. It hips at you. There we go, there we go, there we go, there we go, there we go. Okay, penultimate lap. A bit wide there. There we go, and we are through. Right, on to the final onto the final lap, and this will be the last race for today. Not done too bad, an hour and a half of racing. 75 gold earned. I think I've got 35 gold to potentially earn tomorrow. There you go, look at that through. That marker overtaken. Bring this home. There we go. Yeah, apparently there's a bit of damage on the car, but you know, that's how it goes. That's just how it is. Okay, right. Service the car, it's free and it's instant. Tier 9 completed. On to tier 10, which will be where we start tomorrow. Oh, you've got to be kidding me. Tell me it's the junior course. It is. Okay, all right. Not so bad. Right. So it does look like the remaining races in terms of the cups will be a bit on the long side, but we've done 60%, so we've only got 40% to do tomorrow. So I reckon I can get that done in under an hour and a half, in the same way I've actually completed today's racing in under 1 hour 30 minutes. So that does suggest this particular limited series should be done within 3 hours, which isn't too bad. That's not too bad. Okay, right, let's turn the game off. So tomorrow's stream will be earlier, and the reason why it will be earlier is so I can take advantage of the 1 day's free servicing. So the idea is I stream a bit later on day one, so I can stream a bit earlier on day two and take advantage of the free servicing. That's the plan. Okay, there we go. That is the end of racing then. So game off screen. Mute the audio. It should already be muted. There we go. So if you've enjoyed the video Please give it a thumbs up or a like. And if you'd like to see more of this type of content, then if you watch on the BrewTube, if you watch on YouTube, then please subscribe to the channel The Fifth Guardian. And if you watch on Rumble, then please follow the channel The Fifth Guardian. With that being said, I hope whatever is left of your day is a very good one, and I hope to see you all tomorrow. So until then, thank you and goodbye.